Afternoon. This video documentation is in regards to the HID ballast. We have actually the hybrid versions, the two hybrid versions, the more recent batch and also the older batch and also the canvas. This documentation is to serve to show you some of the concerns that we have reported from our buyers in saying that the output sometimes shaking or even intermittently flickering. At first we didn't know entirely what they might be talking about until we kind of pulled a few sets to confirm this ourselves. In this video I'm pretty sure that you can see this is actually the raw shadow, but intermittently wise, you'll see it shake, and then you'll see it pretty much wanting to maybe regulate its voltage differently or whatnot, but we're not too sure as to what it is. And all we can say that this shaking actually gets even more pronounced when it's this light gets outputted from the headlight's projector. So again, it's a very annoyance to our buyer to see this on the cutoff line down the road. So I was able to reproduce all this shaking with the 4 ballasts that I pulled upstairs. So this is the same for all the new hybrid ballasts, and I'll show you the same that this is the same for the last batch of the hybrid ballast as well. So you see it shaking for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off. The intermittent shaking doesn't happen at the start. It's loading phase of the ballast, but rather than more towards the minute mark when the ballast is trying to stabilize its output. But the concerning part is that the intermittent flickering from all the ballasts is a bit consistent at this point, so we just kind of wanted to take the time to document this for you so that we can take a look into this. Alright. So this is the last batch of the hybrid ballast that we received with the metal housing. In the beginning, it's going to take a minute or so for the light to stabilize itself, but after the minute mark, you'll start seeing the same intermittent flickering concern. Again, we tested this HID bulb, which is a D2C bulb, on a different ballast that we had before, and also your canvas ballast. Your canvas ballast seems to be fine. It's just mainly the hybrids that are causing this intermittent flickering concern. So again, give it towards the minute mark, and you'll start seeing something start quivering or shaking or even flickering. And give it another 30 seconds. Alright, you can start seeing it slightly flickering. Now it's going to become more pronounced. Yeah, and bear with us. Alright. Our naked eye, we can kind of see it slightly flickering. I'm not too sure if the camera is able to translate that, but we'll give it another 20 seconds. Alright, you saw that one jump right there? Alright, there's another jump. Although this hybrid version, the flickering might be a little bit reduced. Again, the flickering gets much more pronounced when the light output is through the projector down the road. So any form of flickering or shaking is somewhat not acceptable by our buyers. Alright, there's another one right there. Another one right there, another one right there. So I'm going to turn off the light at this point and move on to the canvas ballast to show you that your canvas ballasts are fine. Again, you can see it down here. All 4 pieces that are taken upstairs, they all produce this intermittent flickering concern. So here's the recent canvas ballast that we're using from you. One more side.
Yeah, no, more than twice.
Yesterday we dropped it 4 times.
Why?
I don't know, because I stuck it under my shirt because I'm like,
Alright, so again, although we have to kind of wait towards the minute mark to see if there's any intermittent flickering or whatnot, but we pretty much can confirm with you that your campus bells do not create this intermittent flickering concern. It's just mainly the hybrid. So we'll give it another 30 seconds to see if anything happens, but from our experience, the campus has always been fine. And I'm not too sure if you can tell as well too that the output's a lot more crisper, or at least a lot wider, because we're using the 6K HID bulbs, but with the canvas it seems to bounce the light output a bit faster than the hybrids. Again, with our naked eyes we don't see any movements or shaking with the canvas ballast. Give it the last 10 seconds to wait and see if anything else happens, which from our experience nothing happened for the canvas. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much concludes the video documentation. Thank you so much for your time.